Alright, so what's up everybody? Today I have this Rico Metalite tenor saxophone mouthpiece, this M5. I got this through Musician's Friend for $28. So let's see what we have here. This box is very small, and you open this up, and that's just how it's sitting in the box there. That is no surprise to me at all. So let's take a closer look at this mouthpiece. Alright, so I have my own mouthpiece saver that I put on here. I've had a chance to play through this already. You see we got Rico just right across. Notice that this is not slanted, as some people like to have a slant signature mouthpiece, but we just have Rico here, and we got our M5 labeled. This is right here. Hopefully you can see that it's not reflecting badly. Let's take a look at it from the back here. See, we got this plastic little nub here. Let's see if I can get some more light going through that. This is a very well machined piece of plastic, whatever this Metalite material is. Let's take a look at it from this angle. As you can see up here, we have this forehead that's right up here at the top that looks bit concave to me, and then we have this primary facing right here, and then we have a very steep angle change into the secondary facing, and then we have this sharp drop off that's right there. That kind of reminds me of the wedge that's in the M8 metal Duke off that I have. Let's take a look at it from the side here. You can see we have this primary triangle that's right here, and then when we have the angle change, then we have that secondary triangle. You can see what this inside chamber looks like here. I want to show you something else that's kind of unique to this mouthpiece. As you can see right here, I like to call this the chin area. That's a bit smaller than any other mouthpiece that I have, even the classical saxophone mouthpiece that I have. And if I angle it like this, you can see how thick it is from this angle. This is something else that's similar to the Duke off that I have, but I have that M8 with me right now. I'll show you those side by side, but I want to point out one other thing that's unique to this mouthpiece, which does not come with a ligature, by the way. Aye! Is that it has this raised table, and I had a chance to play through this already, and this raised table is probably the reason why I'll never play this mouthpiece. Because the way it sits here, I have pretty thick lips. It's like my lip gets caught here and gets pinched between the mouthpiece and the reed. Maybe you won't have this issue, but just from playing this mouthpiece, it's actually much better than what I ever expected from a plastic Rico $28 tenor saxophone mouthpiece. Alright, so let me show you this Duke off, and I'll compare these kind of side by side. Alright, so here I have this metal Duke off M8 that I already did a review on, and you can check that out. But I want to just use this to compare some of the similar features that these mouthpieces have, aside from the color, obviously. So you can see on this chin area of this Duke off how wide that is and how small it is on the Metalite, the Rico. Also, when I angle it in like this, you can see how thick that inside chin area is, similar to how thick it is on this mouthpiece here. Also, on this Duke off, you can see how there's that sharp angle wedgy thing that's right there, and there's a similar type of thing going on with this mouthpiece here. The only thing I've seen to date that's this well machined are the hard rubber Theowani mouthpieces. Let's get to some playing, shall we? Really nice subtone thing going. crank the intonation up high though. For $30, this thing is actually really, really good, but it definitely has its limits. I have to struggle with the Altissimo, but maybe a more open facing, an M7 or an M9, I can easily see that happen.